بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear viewers, welcome back. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And we have this wonderful thing going over here, and we're able to speak openly about these issues and learn how to become better parents, better humans, better teachers, better mentors, better guides, and generally better Muslims. So today we're kind of diverging from the deeds of the tongue, but also highly related to it, because what we were speaking about in the last video, it relates to that, is our mode of interaction and speaking to our children. And when I say children, automatically we start thinking of little children, but children come in all ages and sizes. If you're 90 years old, you might have a 60-year-old child. And so this applies everywhere. This applies to your 6-year-old child and your 60-year-old child and your 6-month-old child. How do we speak? How do we interact with our children? And but generally, it's this age where things get a little difficult for them, and maybe for us as well, because we are humans as well. Sometimes, so a lot of people, they speak about, oh, this is the sort of parent you should be, and this is bad parenting, etc. And it itself is a very pedantic and condescending way of speaking towards parents and guides and teachers. Oh, you're a bad teacher, or you're a bad parent because you don't give the child that space they need. Well, that's quite hypocritical, because whoever's talking in that tone is doing the same thing to that parent or that teacher. They're making them feel, they're humiliating them, they're making feel bad about themselves. So that's, I really get turned off by those sort of, people or videos or that tone when speaking. I try not to do that. If I end up doing that, I apologize, but that's not my intention. So we're not trying to point out if, oh, we're bad parents. No, alhamdulillah. Being a parent itself is such a great blessing and such a great honor that it itself is a valuable virtue. So what are we talking about? We're talking about, let's work on ourselves and manage and observe how I am interacting with my child, especially when they've done something wrong, when they've done something which is against the rules of the house or is damaging to us. They might have broken something, they might have ruined something, or they might have broken one of the orders of Allah. They might have lied or deceived someone, stolen something from someone. Maybe they didn't pray their salah, or maybe they used filthy language, foul language in the house, etc. It could be anything. Some of us have our own house rules, so maybe they're not supposed to have a device in privacy or in their room. If they have a device, it should be in public space. We have our own rules for that. So maybe they violated that. Now what do we do? See, first of all, it's our daily interaction with them that will allow us, that will give us some currency, some one of my dear friends, he's an amazing trainer. He's a consultant and corporate trainer. So one thing he said, which I really liked, is that you have to have a bank account in everyone's heart, and you have to keep depositing into that bank account, and you can only draw from that account if you have a large enough deposit. So try to deposit as much as possible and draw as little as possible. But what we end up doing is we're bankrupt in their heart. We have not given them enough love, enough attention, enough respect, enough trust, and therefore our bank account is zero balance. And then we try to draw from there, and our check bounces, our check gets dishonored. So I loved it when he said that. So the first thing you have to do is you have to show trust in them. You have to start trusting your children. Little ones, big ones, 3-year-old ones, 5-year-old ones, 15-year-old ones, 50-year-old ones. Trust your children. Show your trust. Even if you don't trust them, show them that you're trusting them. And as they grow older, show trust in their judgment. When they're making judgments, show trust in that judgment. Don't dismiss it. Don't show it as, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a kid, or that crushes their confidence. It crushes their relation with you. They will not discuss things with you then, because you invalidated what they felt was very important. Another thing that was really, that touched me a long time ago, I saw in a school, that when your child speaks to you, listen carefully, because what they are saying might not be important to you, but it's the most important thing to them. And then later on in life, if you don't listen to them, later on in life, what would be important to you will not be important to them. So they won't listen to you. I'm paraphrasing. It was worded really well. So you have to show trust in them, and that's how you will earn their trust.